Okay, I think we're live. Cool, right. So, no one's here yet, but I guess I'm going to introduce what I'm doing because in case anyone watches this after the fact. Hi, my name is Jack Wolf, as you're probably aware, also known as Jack W, I think. Basically, I had an urge and I wanted to talk a bit about music. And so, yeah, I guess I wanted to talk about my music taste, but also find out what people listen to and just kind of... This was going to be a video that I thought I'd make. Oh, hey, people are actually joining. Shit. Cool. Okay. So yeah, for me to explain again. This was going to be a video that I thought I wanted to make, but I've decided to do it as a live stream, which may or may not work, but I guess we'll find out. So first of all, we're gonna get some questions in for it. So first of all, actually, someone asked thoughts on metal. I think, yeah, some of it depends. Again, that's quite a wide genre, I guess. I like melodic stuff. I will put that out there. If something has a nice melody, then I can definitely get behind it. But if it's more of like a bit too much kind of screeching, or just gruffness without any kind of melody to it, I'm not as keen. But yeah, I guess some portions of metal I might be into. So let's see. People say stuff like, someone says rock, pop rock, which is a sweet, I think. But yeah, no, that's cool. I can get behind that. Someone's mentioned game soundtracks, which I'm actually very interested in, because that's something where I've listened to things from game soundtracks, and it's something I don't feel like I can really put out there because it's got a certain kind of branding behind it. If you're like, the music I listen to is game soundtracks, that's like, you know, it's not really something you can put on with the car unless you're with, you know, like-minded people. So I'm glad someone said that. I cannot remember why I subscribed. Well, there's probably a video called In Between the UK versus USA. Someone asked for my thoughts on the charts. I don't actually know what the current charts are. So let's have a look. I wonder if I can get some, let's get some video feedback on this. If I can, how do I capture a screen thing? Screen capture. Doing that. And that should hopefully work. Has that worked? I can't see. Has this window capture worked? Guys, has the window capture worked? Doesn't seem to have worked. That's annoying. Don't know why it's doing that. Okay, never mind. Let's see if I can, hold on. Web page. Right, let's do this. Excuse me for the awkwardness of this stream. I'm gonna get a web page in here. Okay, let's have a look at the charts. I hope they don't do me for stealing their web page or something. Copyright strike me. Okay, so I'm just going to look back at the chat because obviously there's a delay. So, people say, I listen to a band called The Gorillaz, which is kind of underrated but well known at the same time. I'm very familiar with The Gorillaz. My opinion on The Gorillaz is that I like a lot of the songs that... Mainly my dad used to play them a lot when I was a kid, so I like a lot of the songs that he would play. Things like, well, it's a meme now, but Feel Good Inc. I like. There's the... I don't actually remember how most of them... I don't remember the names of most of them, and here's the thing, I don't even know the lyrics to most of them, I just like the sound, and this is something we'll get onto later, is that my relation with lyrics is kind of half and half. Certain songs or certain type of music, like massive priority, but other types, I couldn't really care less. It's a bit weird, but I do like the Gorillaz, though I don't know what they're saying, and I don't... This is gonna sound so obnoxious. I don't care to know because I that's not what I get out of them. So someone says I love you. Thank you very much. How about 80s pop? Yeah. Well, yeah. That's something I do like a lot. I like 80s pop. I mean, I love Take on Me. Quite a few others. Some of the Rick Astley songs and that lot. I like Kids in America, stuff like. Yeah, I like a variety of 80s pop. There's an appeal to it. Oasis. Some I'd say. Again, nothing, not something that's as on my radar. Someone's mentioned film scores, which I like a lot. I think, yeah, things like film soundtracks, you know, they're not usually seen as typical things that people can listen to, but some of the songs, like, they're so well put together, and they're so good that, like, geez, I don't know. I think it's unfair to treat them as not proper music, because they are. It's just different, because it's not a song with a, you know, verse, chorus, break, chorus, like, structure that talks about love, like, you know, most songs these days. Thoughts on the vaccines? Well, I don't know about the band, but please vaccinate your kids. So, what have we got here? Modern music is drivel. I hope that you love rock. I do. Well, as the rock that I've listened to, I love. So anyway, I'm going to get back to this chart music. I'm going to see what's going on. So we've got Solo. Is this current? What, I don't even know what this song is. I've not heard this. I do know the name Demi Lovato, though. Is that how I'm saying that? God, I feel so out of date. What is this? Shotgun. Don't know that song. 2002. I don't know what I'll Be There is. I don't know any of these. I mean, I know some of the artists, but I don't know. I've probably heard them on the radio, but I don't care. No offense, charts, but you're just that. Not something I really want to listen to. Yeah, no, I don't know any of these, like, at all. I know him because of recent events. Oh, I know that one. I do know that one. Freaky Friday is what I'm referencing, if you can't see that. And shit, I just refreshed the entire page. Yeah, no, I do kind of like that song. I don't love it, but the comedy, it's alright. Let's go back to the chat. Someone says, do you like Death Grips? Oh, it's Harry. Oh, hey, Harry. Shit. Yeah, I forget, like, we've got this kind of bromance going on, even though you didn't reply to my last message. Damn it, Harry. No, I do like your stuff. You're a very good content creator. Thank you, man. Death Grips. I do know what... I've heard this name before. I don't think I know what it is, though. And I don't think I can look it up on the live stream, because obviously we own this, says copyright creators. Copyright? Someone's mentioned chiptune, which I do, actually, no, yeah, I can get behind some kind of older chiptuney, you know, I guess 8-bit, technically, sounding songs. Yeah, no, I do like some of that. Imagine Dragons. I've heard that name, not, like, I'm sure I've listened to stuff from them, I just don't know who they are. Someone says Arctic Monkeys, oh, that's the same person, but, yeah, I know some of their songs. So let's see, we've got someone like, my question got mentioned, Daft Frame 2 are one of the best AM tracks. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that. Demon Days, is that a Gorillaz one? Kanye West, Paramore, oh, I remember Paramore. Oh, what did they do? They, I don't remember what it's called now. God, I'm so bad at live streaming, why do you guys watch this? Hey Jack, do you listen to the band Narwhals? They come from my county, Cornwall. I have not heard of Narwhals, but you know what? I will give them a listen to. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, so you probably get this many times. Would you ever do an In-Betweeners Part 4? So if by Part 4 you mean the UK versus USA stuff, I think I've kind of literally covered everything I could talk. I mean, there's stuff I could still go over, but it'd be more the same. And I already was receiving flack on Part 3 saying you're just milking this. However, I'm not considering abandoning In-Betweeners completely, as I was considering having a look at the movies. So that could be like a Part 4 spiritually, just not looking at the US stuff. And unless they remake it again in America or somewhere else, or they actually do, they were going to make a movie version called Virgins America that they never made. So yeah, we'll see about that one. So anyway, let's get Churches, spelled with a V. I might know that, I'm not sure. Harry's Moving Castle. Most pop tunes play on Kiss FM, possibly the worst radio station left. So if you don't listen to that, you're in the safe zone. I don't listen to that, Harry. I assure you. In-Betweeners 4 is basically Half-Life 3. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit. X wasn't the best person, but he's making an effort to change. Fair. Let's hope they don't make an American In-Betweeners movie. Okay, so people joining. So I'm going to get on to what I wanted to speak about specifically in this video. which is this isn't a video, it's a live stream. Yeah. Basically, there's something I get a lot when I share my music taste with people. And I would say that quite a few of the things that you guys have listed I like. I have an extremely broad taste, but I get this question. Oh man, I'm so good at XSplit. Look at how amazing I get this question a lot. And you can't see it because I'm just that good at XSplit. Yeah, let's. Yeah, there we go. So this is something I get faced with a lot. Is this a serious song? And this question really bugs me. So my music taste is extremely broad, as I've mentioned. I can like all the classic type songs. I can like things like rock, kind of some punky music. I can like metal. I can like pop. I can like film soundtracks. And this is where it gets into things that are more kind of alternative-y. So I guess things like film soundtracks, video game soundtracks, instrumentals like Classical Gas. That's actually a really good song. I had to do that. I like that's a Simpsons reference if you don't know. What was I talking about? Video game music, musicals, specifically the Jeff Wayne War of the Worlds musical is the main one that gets me going, yeah, like that. But yeah, basically, I have quite a broad taste, and some of the songs that I listen to are done by bands who focus on a more comedic lyrical style. For example, bands like Red Vox. If you know Vinesauce, Vinny specifically on YouTube, he has a band called Red Vox, and they do some serious songs, but they also do comedic songs. Ninja Sex Party. I like a fair few of their songs, and I have massive amounts of respect for people like Danny and Tupperware Remix Party and Brian and all that lot, and people like Bill Wirtz as well. And the problem I have is that Tenacious D, someone's mentioned that, and yeah, I'll say they do comedic songs as well. The problem I have is I always get this question: is this a serious song when I play a song? And the point I want to make is, I think they are. And the reason I think they are is that just because the lyrical content they're dealing with maybe isn't dealing with a heartbreak or love or we're gonna take on the world or some meaningless subject that's been fucking covered in a million other songs. Like if you think of the most default pop song basic shit, it's all about, oh, I have a love interest, oh, I love you, oh, love and all that lot. You could probably write a basic like love pop song like in a day, I'd reckon. Like it wouldn't be good, but you could still write one because they're done so many times. And so when you get bands like Red Fox, Ninja Sex Party, Bill Wirtz, he's not a band, he's one person, and they put together these songs that have more comedic lyrics, I don't think that devalues them at all. And this is just going to turn into a rant. So welcome to Jack Wolf Rants. We're just going to put in a little bracket there. Let me add another text thing. Jack Wolf, I guess Jack W, Rants in brackets. Yeah. So we're gonna put that. Hold on, I'm so good at XSplit. That's the software I'm using, by the way, to try and live stream this shit. There we go. Yeah. So I'm just gonna double check. I love you because you love Tenacious D. Thank you. Would Blur technically count as a humorous band? I'm not sure. I've heard their name. I'm not too sure what they say. The Chainsmokers, basically, yeah, that is the default pop shit. Big up Idols, Big Boy Jack noticed me. I do notice you, Harrison. You're pretty intelligent, thank you. What platform did you message me on? I think it was on a YouTube comment. Harry, I think you commented on one of my videos and I was like, is this the start of a bromance? Because, hey, it's pretty cool, you and I are on the same track, so I think you're probably technically a bit better than me. What are your thoughts on The Lonely Island? Oh, I do know The Lonely Island. Again, not something I've listened to for a while. They did like the Throw It on the Ground, I think the most famous by Jizz in My Pants, and which when I was younger I thought, I didn't know what jizz meant, so I thought he was like having diarrhea. There's a confession for you. I was much younger. Let's put that out there. And finally, I'm on a Boat is probably another one of the ones. And yeah, I mean, I used to enjoy listening to their songs. And I think they apply under the same argument that I'm going to be pitching for all of these. Let's see. You were a fan of experimental hip hop. I'm not that familiar with experimental hip hop. I like epic rap battles of history, and this is another one that I feel gets unnecessary flack for being probably immature. Some of their lyrical like content and the lyrical like techniques, there we go, that they use to construct these incredible like lines and verses and references, I think are amazing. I love them, and the editing quality, all the production is amazing too. I love the epic rap battles of history. In the early days, it was a bit kind of, yeah, you know, and this is another video I've been wanting to make. But some of the stuff, I think a specific, I'm losing my track here, but a specific favourite line of mine would be Wayne Gretzky, who is a hockey player, rapping against Tony Hawk, and I think he says something like, let's ditch the muck twists and kick flips, you'll be speechless after 3 periods like an ellipsis. And I love that line, because it's not only you've got the repeated I and s sound, like the sibilants and the I rhyme, but you've also got the wordplay of you'll be speechless after 3 periods like an ellipsis being 3 periods or 3 full stops, I guess, and also 3 periods being the amount of time in a hockey game. There's so many layers there, it's so good! But back to what I was saying. I'm addicted to Tenacious D. When I see Jack Black Bane in some city romantic comedies, I want to die. That's fair enough. So yeah, when I listen to certain types of music, for example, let's use like Bill Wurtz to start off with. Bill Wurtz lyrics are often really absurdist, and kind of almost seem like they're not saying anything, and that doesn't bother me. Like, they sound like they're saying something without saying anything, but I really like that, because the rest of the stuff he's made, I think, holds up fine enough. You're not there to listen to some poetic deep lyrics. You're there to listen to this song, and he has this really great kind of. He's the history of Japan, history of the entire world guy, by the way. He has this really great kind of upbeat, poppy, jazzy, progressive jazz style that I really like, and you know, you'd play that to someone and then listen to him saying something like, you know, then I went to the mall, but I couldn't get into the mall because I was too small for the mall, so I built some trains. It's like, that hardly makes sense. But the point is, he still had to compose the melody for that song. He had to compose the, you know, the guitar line, the keyboard, the bass. He had to know how to put all those things together, the drum line. He had to fit everything together and then write these lyrics to go along with them. That takes a lot. I've made music before. It's hard. It's really hard. And so when you make a song, I think just making a song, especially one that sounds cohesive and good, I think that's an achievement enough on its own. So whether or not the lyrics are talking about love in the backseat of your Rover or not, fuck those guys. Like, I don't think it devalues it. I think it still should be admired. And I think the biggest one would be Ninja Sex Party. Some of their songs I'm like not as keen on, but I definitely have a lot of respect for Ninja Sex Party. They've definitely gotten a lot bigger now. But let's take one of the latest songs, Orgy for One. Obviously, it's comedic, basically, by the title, Orgy for One. And the song is essentially Danny being like, hey, you know, I tried to invite all these girls over, all of them rejected me and made some excuses, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to knock one out by myself. It's an orgy for one. And the lyrics are comedic, but they're well put together, and I think in some ways quite, you know, they've got some like clever wordplay and so forth in there. And the main thing is that not only have you got these lyrics that I feel would probably take more effort to write than another pop love song, because, you know, how many more of those do we fucking need? And you've also got all the instrumentation, all the different band members, all the talent that they, you know, had to put in to compose this song, because they've got loads of layers, all the singing that Danny has to do. It's just because the song isn't dealing with some serious, and that's in quotation marks, serious matter, doesn't mean it should be valued any less, at least in my opinion, because it still took an immense amount of talent to put it together. And you see the videos for some of their latest songs, they look amazing. And I think when I play something like that and someone goes, oh, that was a silly song, or is this a serious song, it just really rubs me the wrong way, because it's like, so what if the lyrics aren't dealing with this subject or this emotional or whatever? It's still a musical piece that required talent to make. And, like, I think the latest song they made, which is Danny Don't You Know, it's a little more serious. I love that song. Like, literally, the first watch through, I was just like, I love this. It's like pretty much one of my favourite songs from them, and it just came out like yesterday. And I think it's a really, really good song, and it has jokes in it. It's a little more serious overall, because I suppose it's dealing with a really, really genuine kind of emotional thing in relation to Dan. But it's got jokes in it, it's kind of light-hearted, but because of their reputation of being comedic, certain people I know, their opinion of them is just tarnished, because, oh, they don't make serious... They're not making real serious music, they're just making their jokey music, and I can't take that seriously. It's like, no, shut up. Their songs took actual effort. Wow, so anyway, yeah, I've been going off a bit. Let's go back and read the chat to see what some people are saying, because I'm sorry for going off so much. So, what have we got? God, I'm going back. This is sort of the same opinion as Joji, who's confused the people so quick to categorize songs that ruined them. Yeah, oh yeah. Midnight Beast, I know them. I mainly know them for their parody of TikTok, though, I'll say. Let's see, Harry X Jack W, let's make it happen, yes please. Listen to Brockhampton or Tyler the Creator. Is Tyler the Creator, is he, Oh no, I'm thinking of Nate Wants to Battle. I have heard of those names before, I'm afraid I haven't heard of those. Death Grips is experimental hip-hop. I think where I keep hearing that is, a friend of mine keeps mentioning them. I don't know what they actually are, but I'll look them up, Harry, I shall. Because I love you. No homo. Anyway, I'm addicted to Tenacious D. Oh wait, no, I've already been up here, so what have we got? Let's see. Thoughts on pop punk / skate punk. I have a massive nostalgia appreciation for things like pop punk or skate punk. Like the Skater Boy song by Avril Lavigne, is that how you say your name? Like, back in the day, I was probably like, oh, whatever. But this song brings back memories of, like, the way the world was. And I know I'm, like, 19, so that I don't even exactly have a big chunk of life, but it still brings me back. So I really like that song. And a lot of the Green Day songs bring me back to kind of my childhood and when the world felt different and more kind of... I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I like those. It reminds me of the phase in which you'd watch, if you, I mean, I only really had CBBC, but if you ever somehow on my channel changer I got hold of something like Toonatic or CITV or something would happen to come on, and I'd catch these American cartoons, and for some reason more specifically girls' cartoons, because they were the ones that tended to target like the kind of the school slice of life genre, all had like pop punk bloody introduction, like the fucking like Trolls with a Z. I don't know if anyone knows that show, it's terrible. It's got such a 2000s pop punk, like Braceface has that too, and bloody even Freaky Friday. I love the song in that. What is the song? Round and Round, or whatever the hell it's called. I love that. I love that movie and stuff. Pink Floyd, whilst I don't have the most amount of experience with Pink Floyd, I do like a fair few of their songs. The main one being The Wall is one that I heard when I was a kid, and I still like that. But there are other songs that I like from them. Nothing But Thieves, I have heard of them. Let's see. Brain Stew, I'm afraid I'm not familiar with those. By the time Jack W releases In Between Us 4, Harry would release Black Mirror Season 5 analysis and God would be happy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He probably could do a whole bloody season before I could even do one video, just because I don't have my shit together. I'm glad that you notice me every time I say Tenacious D, so how much you respect me. I do respect you, Bez. Bez? Interesting name. Okay, so what do you guys think about the Cortinas? I'm not familiar with those. Actually, but on another subject with comedic bands, Divine Comedy, whilst I've not listened to too much by them, I mean, they did a song about a bus, The National Express, which is, like, that's cheesy. And they did a song called How Can You Leave Me On My Own, which I really, really like. And that's got... It's less kind of on the nose comedic, like, because like some of the songs by, especially things like Lonely Island, and Ninja Sex Party are kind of they're on the nose comedic style, which I still don't mind, but they're very obviously it's right out of the front. It's like, yeah, this is a song that's like, I guess almost like a comedy sketch turned into music. But then the Divine Comedy is more like, here's a song that deals with a comedic subject. If you get me, that's, I don't know, am I even talking sense? But they've got this song called How Could You Leave, or How Can You Leave, don't remember, You, Me On My Own, and I really, really like that song. I remember I sent that song to someone saying like, hey, I found this song and I really like it, and they went, is this a parody song? I was like, no, it's a song. It's about a dude. What do you mean? He's like, oh, it just seemed like a parody song. I'm like, cool. So that immediately devalues it as a piece of music because it's a parody. What? Anyway, you said you like 80s. Do you like Talk Talk? The mobile provider? No. I've not heard. I mean, I may have heard their music before. I haven't heard of those. I am afraid. Sorry, man. Audiophone is a masterpiece. I'm glad that you agree, man. I think it's a very good song. White Stripes. Did White Stripes do the da 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 da? Oh, no, that's Seven Nation. No, I didn't even know. No, that is White. I don't know. What am I talking about? Like I think I said at the start of the video. Basically, the kind of music I like is if you've ever gone to a beer keller. No, did I say this? If you've ever been to Beer Keller in the UK, most of the music they play I will like, because it's just those classic songs that most people know and like. So let's see, what have we got? I love the Chainsmokers, their songs are so unique. Oh man, Chainsmokers' songs are so unique. I agree, Rory, I saw them at Neighbourhood and they were incredible. I don't know, okay. Sorry, so I'm losing track of the chat a bit here, I'm sorry. God, doing these things always really wrecks my throat. LCD sound system. I don't know LCD sound system. I do, however, know 009 sound system. And you will know and probably hate that name if you have been on YouTube. If you were on YouTube, let's say prior to about 2012, I'd say, and you ever clicked on any random video, it could be a tutorial video, it could be a video of some gameplay, basically, or a video where the entire sound had been copyright claimed and they had to replace it. There are these default goddamn songs by some kind of trance music by some some band called, or artist called 009 Sound System, and there are three that everyone knows, and when you listen to them, it's just kind of like, I'm instantly transported back. It's 2008 or 9 or whatever, and I'm just like, oh god, the hypercam with the text pad and so on typing out on screen. Does anyone else know 009 sound system? Does anyone know what we're talking about? Anime openings and endings. Hey, you know what? I may be a fucking disgusting weeb. I don't care. The High School DxD ending song is a jam. Don't tell me otherwise. Don't look at the video though. There's nudie anime women. If you're young, do not look at that. It's very bad. Don't look at the boobs. So what else have we got? Dookie is my favourite Green Day album. Which one? I think I was about to ask which one has American Idiot on it, but I think the album is called American Idiot. Or maybe I am the British idiot. Green Day UK versus USA. I like Iron Maiden. That's cool, man. Let's see. The XX are weak live. Have a great stage though. Albums are well done. I don't know who the XX are. I'm very sorry. Have you? Wait. Had you subbed because of the In-Betweens video from ages ago? Yeah, a lot of people did do that. A lot of people don't like when I don't do In-Betweeners stuff. That's my, that's the thing, you know, that kind of... Anyway, isn't 009 Sound System a trance DJ? Probably. He probably is. She, he. Not assuming their gender or anything. My favourite band is Muse. I do like Uprising by Muse, mainly because it reminds me of being in Germany when I was about 11, but yeah, I like that. Big fan of Punk at all. I know Toy Dolls. I do know Toy Dolls, C-Jet. I love the Toy Dolls. They've got the way they're kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Me and my dad describe it as stop-startiness, which is a mouthful. But it's the way their songs like very sudden, but kind of, I don't know how to describe that. But I do like their stuff a lot. I really do like their songs. Any music you hate? You know what I hate? Music. No. Music I hate, I think it would be things like, so the current pop trends, so let's see, let's change this, hold on, what am I doing? Give me a second. So sorry guys, please subscribe to Jack Wolf. I'm trying to figure this shit out. There we go. Music I hate. Yeah, I'll put that there. And I'll make this small, oh god, no, oh, this is, hate, okay, there we go. Oh, this is good. Yeah, Jack Wolf. Okay, the music I hate would be this current pop kind of rap trend of the fucking. It's these overly auto-tuned vocals of like a rap person kind of. Like, what's that? Is it a Drake song or the Kanye song or something where it's like, you used to call me on your cell phone. These annoying, nasally, overly auto-tuned lyrics, like rapping over some beat. I really, really dislike that. Like amazingly dislike that. I'm not keen on music that's just kind of, you know, like the really, really heavy, I guess, club stuff, where it's just a constant kind of grating techno, like, bleh sound over and over. Like I'm fine with, like, things like dubstep or electronics music if they have a melody to them. Like, a band called Infected Mushroom did a song called Nevermind, which I actually do like, because after you break through the initial kind of monotonous bit, they do this, like, they mix up, like, all the bass and all everything else with a nice bit of melody. I can get behind that. If your song is just, like, mindless scraping, no, I don't like it. Rap is something that it depends basically on the artist or whoever. Some I like, some I don't like. Probably more classic hip hop I think I'm probably into. I will say that with a big question mark. I'm usually into more upbeat music, so things that are super kind of trying to be super depressing or sad songs specifically, or dark, I'm not that into. Though, on the subject of things like dark, things that are kind of dramatic I like. So for example, the War of the Worlds musical, I quite like the first song from Phantom of the Opera, the bit where the chandelier thing is just rising, and it's not the version where they're singing over it, it's just that. I like that. I like that one song by freaking Nightwish, Ghost Love Score. I know it's a meme, but I like that. So yeah, it depends. Dramatic, cool. But then like super serious, emotional, probably not as much. But with exceptions sometimes. So what have we got? I'm losing track of the chat. Oh god. Weezer, again, that's another one I know. I sound like such a bastard. It's another one I know, but I haven't listened to. My music taste is odd, as I should probably prescribe. Let's see, Dream Theater, something else I've heard of but haven't heard. You know, what's your favourite Gorillaz song? Probably the one that's like, oh wait, no. No, wait. Oh, wait. Sorry. There's Feel Good Inc. There's the one that's like. I'm not going to say that's my favourite, though I do like that one. There's one that's like. Da 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 da. I don't know which one that is. That one's quite cool. And there's another one, but I don't remember which one it is. The third one. Yeah. I don't know what my favourite song is. Much more into classic punk around the era of Birth and Oi and whatnot. My experience of punk is a bit kind of it's something my dad was into, so I'm certain there are some songs that he's mentioned that I like, but my experience with it isn't massive. Coates, don't know them, I'm afraid. Bob Marr, yes, very good, Bob Marr. Let's see. Muse used to be my favourite band, then they released The Second Law. It's cool that you're still here, Harry. I mean, you're like, what, you're a bigger guy? You've probably got more important things to do. Unlike me, who makes shitty videos once a year. What else have we got? Sex Pistols. This fucking chat, I keep losing, hold on. Dirty Harry, is that everyone responds to my terrible Gorillaz impression? That one's alright. Check out Blur if you like Gorillaz. I will do. Prog rock. I do like some prog rock. Oh, well, I mean, the War of the Worlds musical by Jeff Wayne, that is effectively prog rock mixed with classical, so that's really cool. There's Clint Eastwood is another one I know. There's Queens of Stone Age, get heard of that name. I think I might have heard some Foo Fighters songs. So yeah, if you're curious about rap, what do you think about Loyal Kana? I'm afraid I don't know. Alright. Oasis. So yeah, this has been a fun experience. I suppose the last band I did bring up Red Vox, and for example, if I'm going back to my original point of making this, Red Vox did a song called "Between the Cheeks of Love," which is it's not a serious song. It's a song about anal sex basically, but it's quite subdued. It uses a lot of kind of euphemisms. It's not like on the nose. It's not just kind of like I put it in a butt. It's like it's cleverer than that. And I really like that song, and it's got a cool kind of. It reminds me a bit of Free Falling, and it kind of speeds up towards the end. And my point is, once again, this song took effort to write. It took effort for them to go like, let's make a song about this, and come up with a clever way to talk about it whilst also hiding it, and also for them to compose everything and all the instrumentation, all that lot. Why am I streaming at this time? I'm going to go to the gym soon, by the way. Not that I'm like a gym head, I'm anything but I had a lot of shit food today, so I need to kind of do something about that. You made me fall in love with Jennifer Connelly, by the way. Well, I'm glad she is an attractive girl. Was back then. She's nice now, but she's obviously a bit out of my age range. She's going to be 48 this year, and that's a bit old. Best movie album is Submarine by Alex Turner. Speaking of movies with submarines in them, Yellow Submarine is a jam to watch. That's a good song. If you do like punk, check out Angelic Upstarts, specifically I'm an Upstart and the Murder of Little Towers. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you, CJet. Could you listen to it with your parents, though? What? Between the Cheeks of Love? Yeah, well, no, because I snuck it onto a CD that we played in the car, and I think my stepmom was like, what, did he say Between the Cheeks of Love? And I'm like, yep. I think my dad had a similar reaction, but I don't care, because it's just, you don't focus on the lyrics, you just enjoy the song, it's fine. Shut up, guys. Let's see, Fleetwood Mac. Oh, did Fleetwood Mac do Teenage Dirt? No, they didn't do Teenage Dirtbag. That's a band called Wheatus or something, isn't it? I don't know. Wheatus, the famous band. No, Fleetwood Mac. Oh, what did they do? Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, wait, I think I know what they did. There's one song they did do that I know, but I don't remember which one it is. Help me. What's the really popular song by Fleetwood Mac, guys? Yes, what did they do? Oh, thank you, Harry. The Chain. Is that what they did? Chain. Hold on, let me listen to The Chain. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Oh wait, I've got my speakers off, one sec. I'm good. I'm very good at streaming. I don't recognise this one. Copyright strike. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might recognise that one. Hold on. Copyright strike. Please entertain yourself as I try to listen to this song. What is this? Copyright and all that lot, you know? Don't strike me, YouTube. There's definitely a song. I definitely know songs by them, is what I'll say to that. It's fun being on YouTube, isn't it? I've lost track of my. Let's see. Gym's at like 11:30. Yeah, I have an off-peak pass, which means I can only go in after 9:30 PM and before 8 AM, which I don't mind because it's usually quiet there, and I feel less intimidated. I feel less terminated by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oasis have that bad song Around the World where it has like 3 key changes at the end. It's 9 minutes long. I think the only Oasis song I can name is "Today is gonna be the day that we're gonna throw it back to you." What the hell they say? I'm an electronic guy myself. That's cool. You need to listen to Max Raptor. That's a name. Let's look that up. Some of the people I mentioned, Zootons, I like some of their songs mainly because of my dad. Maximo Park, I like some of them. OK Go, like some of them. The Feeling, there's a few that I'll throw out there. Other bands that I like. Let's see. Dude, the boobies in career opportunities. Yeah, man, by the way, if you want more of where that came from, check out The Hotspot, and then some other film she did in the 90s, where you'll get more than just a tank top, I can tell you, or should I say, less than just a tank top. I'm not supporting it, I'm not denying it, I'm just supplying it. God, that sounds weird. Let's see. The opening into Black Magic makes my nipples hard. Black Magic by whom? Let's see. The Chain, Go Your Own Way. Fleetwood Mac made The Chain, Go Your Own. Maybe it's Go Your Own Way that I'm thinking of. You can see how behind I am with the bloody stream chat, you see. 1 second. Oh, don't copyright strike me. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of, cheers. High School DxD is a masterpiece. Yes, it is. It really is. It's like, I mean, I wish I could cover this, but I'd probably lose all my subscribers in a day. But my opinion on High School, this is going to be, let's change this. Jack Wolf anime sellout. There we go. Yeah, that is. Oh, now that is what you want on a billboard. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to talk about anime, and we're going to talk that about. Yeah, High School DxD. The thing that I really like about High School DxD is that it's like, it doesn't take itself seriously. It perfectly is like, hey, we don't give a fuck. We're going to give you some kick-ass action, some, you know, kind of quite interesting lore and stories. The third thing, boobs, and just some characters that just do what they need to do, and it's just cool, and it's just like, you don't have to think too hard about it, you just enjoy it. And I know it's got such a reputation because of all the boobs and stuff. Honestly, I don't even, you watch it and you kind of like, oh, whatever, it's boobs again, I don't care. You don't even get anything from it. You just enjoy it because of how much it doesn't give a fuck. It's like, you know what, we're just trying to make you have a good fucking time. And on the opposite spectrum of that, a review that is I guess, in purgatory would be, what I was going to do before I got noticed, of an anime called something like Masao Gakuen HXH, which is awful because it's got the similar kind of, it's a ridiculous premise and it's got loads of boobs, but it takes itself so seriously. It's like they have these emotional moments. Meanwhile, you know, a few seconds over, the main character's been jamming his fingers on her on switch, and it's like, it's just, you don't do it like that. You just gotta be like, fuck you, just have a good time. Anyway, that's my rant about High School DxD. Opinions on Ramenstein. I prefer the original Frankenstein. Let's see. Amazing guitar. Watch JoJo. I'm out. I've given up worrying about my subscribers going places. I'm not going to transform into a Black Mirror channel. That is a good mindset. Thank you, Harry. I should probably try and pursue more of what I want to do, but I don't know. At the same time, it's, anyway, I want to do Faulty Towers. Like, I really do. The problem is getting all the ideas and just making a formative thing for it. Because it's like, because like I need to. I don't even know if I know enough about, like, I've watched a fair bit of Faulty Towers. I can make comparisons directly between Pain, which is the American adaptation, and Faulty Towers. But I don't know if I've got enough of, like, a bloody grasp on the characters of Faulty Towers themselves to even perfectly analyse what they are. Because there's a lot to Basil, and it's hard to talk about what makes him so great, or what makes the other guy shit. Well, it's easy to talk about what makes the other guy shit, but it's, like, in comparison. Anyway, God, I'm just going off on weird shit. Let's see. Jack, make a fucking Discord, mate. Maybe I will. I don't know. If you would like Discord, leave a comment in the comment section below. Drake and Josh is my favourite anime. Take your anime shit somewhere else. Watch My Hero Academia. I like how the watch view, like the watch amount dropped. Yeah, Harry's Music Cast was in the chat. Let's see. Avril Lavigne dead? Probably. Do you play an instrument? I have the bare minimum grasp on a keyboard. I like to make music. In fact, I might... Let's see if I can... Oh, God. Why am I doing this? let's see if we can play some music on this stream, because you know what, fuck it, I've not exactly got much to live for, have I? Media file. So I like making music sometimes. I know a tiny bit of music theory, but not a lot, and I can basically fudge my way around FL Studio, but I'm really bad at composing, so I mainly just kind of get away with really basic stuff, and I can play certain songs that I memorise on the piano, but I can't read sheet music. Now we just have to find where the hell I put the music I made, because I don't even know. Oh, where would it be? It's called something like... Hold on. I'm so sorry. Let's change the title quickly. Jack Wolf... Oh, no, hold on. Jack Wolf plays his terrible music. Yeah, there we go, that's the good title. Hold on, let me try again. Jack Wolf plays his terrible music, cool. Let's remove the anime thing, because I'm not doing that anymore. Jack Wolf's... I'm so sorry, this is such a bad stream. Wolf's... My music. There we go, that's easy. Let's just leave it at that. My music. So, I'm just going to find that real quick. A piece that I made. So, I got into synthwave and kind of... Not vaporwave, but more synthwave stuff a while back. And I did make a sort of song... Oh, great, I can't find it now. 80s synth... Where is it? Where the hell did I... Hold on. Don't tell me it's not on the computer anymore, because I didn't make it. I don't... It's just... What is going on? It's called, like, Bad Synth. Okay, I guess it doesn't exist anymore. Well, this is going to be fun. So, let's load up FL Studio. And yes, Harry, you should share your FL Studio songs with everyone. That sounds good. Add source. Can I do a screen capture? Oh god, okay. Is that just do my whole screen? Don't look at my porn tabs, please. Okay, here we go. This is something, I guess. I can get this up. Let's just DX story. Yeah, that looks alright. Can everyone see that? Please confirm. Please confirm if you can see that. Guys. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Right. So I got into synthwave for a while, and I made this. It's not good because it's like 4 chords that I just kind of mess around with a bit. But here's an example of something I've made, and I should probably have headphones on for this. Give me 1 second, guys, because I'm not smart, and I'm not a rapper. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, screen capture. Oh wait, no shit, I didn't mean to do. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's a. Let me. God, I'm so bad at this. Dick story, please. There we go. Just make that full screen. Oh no. There we go. Haha. Good. Let me just check the settings. Audio. System sounds. Okay. You're gonna have to tell me if this is actually playing though, guys. God, that's loud. Fuck me. Cool, okay. So yeah, I go into synthwave and make this, and it's not that good, because it's like literally 4 chords. But it was an experiment, it was my first time trying. I had fun with it, so yeah. Exactly, it's okay, says Lord Spanner. think the best part is probably... no, not that bit. That bit's horrible. Probably the last bit. It is a bit loud, isn't it? Let's turn it down. Is that better? So another thing I made is I had a go at making Eurobeat. And if you're not familiar with Eurobeat, it's the initial D type, so running in the 90s or deja vu, so like running in the 90s and deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Very energetic, bouncy, upbeat kind of synth stuff. So I made that, and I'm gonna cut to the main chorus bit because the first bit I'm not that happy with. But I'm fine with the main bit, and this is based off of a song from a Toho game, so it sounds like this. I missed out a bit actually. There's this bit as well. One sec. FL Studio is being a piece of shit. Please do not... Okay, there we go. I listened to this on Acid and the Bruce Man channel. Amazing. You probably should take that little synth motif going up the minor scale and like going down the minor scale. Yeah, probably. Whatever it means. I'm not good at music. Anyway, so that's that. What else have we got? Oh god, what is this? Let's see. So I got into kind of bounce music, specifically the OMFG style stuff, and I'm guessing, I don't know what this is, I don't know if this is any good. Where I basically ripped... No, this was not good. This was not one that lasted. Let's see what this one is. I may have to shut this off quickly if this is really bad. You can barely hear me where the music's playing. Alright, I'll just talk only when music isn't playing. So, oh god, what is this? So, okay. This was music I made inspired by the kind of the bounce style music made by people like OMFG. As you can tell, as I literally used some of his samples because I don't have a talk. Well, I have a talkbox now, but I don't have the proper equipment to use it. So I literally just took his samples and used them instead. As you will definitely be able to tell. Though, if you haven't heard his music before, pretend I didn't say that and pretend to be impressed, please. So let's listen to what this is all like. So that was a taster of that. It's FL Studio is something I've been messing with for probably like about, I'd say at least 5 years now. Originally I just used it to MIDI replace, which is, if you don't know what that is, that's something that goes back to the Y2PMV era. But these days, I suppose I probably got properly interested in it, yeah, probably about 2014, trying to make music in it, and I just watched a ton of tutorials, kept experimenting, and I know a tiny bit more of what I'm doing, but I mainly also just use samples and presets. and mess with shit. One thing I did do in this song, however, is... Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how to get Minecraft 1.5 for free. That's funny. One thing I did do in this song is I used my phone as a talk box. This is probably going to sound terrible. I'm very embarrassed about this. Basically, I'm saying Ben is a hoe over and over, and if you don't know who Ben is, you won't know who Ben is. He's a friend of mine in real life. And if you're watching this, Ben, then hey, I'm about to out you on stream. But yeah, I used my phone, basically stuck my phone speaker into my mouth and went wow wow. I moved my mouth in time to a tune that I just kind of put on my phone, and this is the result. So let's give it a listen. So, yeah, that's something. That's using my phone. I could do that right now. Actually, oh no, I don't have my phone on me. If I had my phone on me, I would do that right now and show you what that sounds like. But basically, if you've got a mobile phone, get the speaker, stick it in kind of the side of your mouth and go, wah, 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 wah. And yeah, you will make beautiful, sweet tunes. Oh yeah, so... I guess that's some of my... Let's see if we've got anything else on this computer, because why not? We've got nothing else to be able to live with. What's Migfulke? Okay, I don't know what this is. What the fuck is... Oh, no, I know what this is. This is... Yeah, no, okay, let's not open this, because that's abandoned. No, let's not look at that. What is Lamb Synthwave? I don't know what Lamb Synthwave is. Again, this is kind of... I have a lot of shit that I will just start and... Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, okay. There was this song I've heard, I don't know, but it's who, some kind of Japanese producer, I think, called... He made a song called Lamb, or maybe he is called Lamb and he made a song called Gardenella. I don't know, or whatever the hell that says down there. But it had this really cool kind of chord progression that I attempted to replicate. I'm just using like the same sounds from my previous song, but it sounds like this. So yeah, that's quite fun. I really like the bit where it goes, like here specifically, where it goes down. I don't know, it just appeals to me. And actually, it's funny enough, I oh, prepare for cringe. I'm looking forward to this. Funnily enough, it's not on this computer. Fortunately, it's on my other. It's on a laptop I have, which I have back in Sheffield. I made the Soviet national anthem with a donk on it. If you don't know what a donk is a certain bass sound, quite popular, I think, like kind of more Eastern Russian music. That's like, it sounds kind of like you're hitting a big hollow PVC pipe. And there's a famous song by the Blackout Crew called "Put a Donk on It." And so that's actually what I did. I took the Soviet national anthem, I sped it up. Well, I recomposed the Soviet national anthem, if that makes sense. I put it down, made it into a synth, and put a donk on it, and fun was had. But unfortunately, I can't play that to all of you. Yeah, put a banging donk on it. Thank you, Harry, for knowing what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're going to look at Harry's Moving Castle's SoundCloud. So, yeah, this will be fun. Hey Jack, just showing curious, what software do you use to write this? If you're asking what software I use to make the music, that would be FL Studio, or Fruity Loops as it's also called. Anyway, we are going to close that, because we're going to add a new source, and that is going to be a web page, and the web page will be Harry, and I'm assuming I've got the right one, Harry's Moving Castle. Yeah, so I hope everyone's ready to embarrass a popular YouTuber. I think, how much are you on, Matt? Are you on 50,000, man? Because that's like, I remember when you were on, like, I think like 5 or 6, and I watched your Harry Potter ones, which were really good, by the way, and now you're like way ahead. So, do you like Gorillaz? Yes. Oh, I'm not even speaking into the microphone. I'm so sorry, guys. Do you like the Gorillaz? Yes. Okay, hear this. Oh man, I think I recognise. Is that a Oh. Is that Harmless by any chance? Are you using the plugin Harmless for that? So that's some baseline stuff. Oh, 5 years. God damn, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, well, I mean, I have an old SoundCloud which has some really bad songs I made from ages ago. And also, something I called Deck to Heg, where I made these shitty Doctor Who parodies where I did a bad impression of Matt Berry, with my friend. So that's the thing. Yeah, no, that, It's alright. Please, I mean, this is 5 years ago, so you don't even do this anymore. But please do the dippy thing. What is it called? Sidechain. Please sidechain. So what else have we got? Oh, that is that one. Oh, what is? Ow! What is that? It's like the score to some kind of horror game. I'll say, man, they're like, you've got some, like, I mean, I don't know if you wrote the drum kind of fills or the drum patterns yourself, but there's some good drum stuff in there, and to be honest, for like a rap beat, they could be alright. Like it depends, maybe a different sound. Some cheese dance for you. Drop to that. You know what you want to do with that though, mate? You want to put a banging donk on it. You play drums? Oh shit. Well, hey, please give me drum skills, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I usually always do the same drums for every song. Oh god, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it? Whoa! Okay, what happened there? That's weird. Why did that do that? That's odd. One sec. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna regret this, but fuck it. It's for YouTube. So no! No! Okay. Okay, we're back to this shit. So I did, oh god, some of this shit. Let's oh wow, I actually did upload that to SoundCloud. Why did I do that? Oh, this was where I tried to recreate, apart from the song, I don't even know, a song by S3RL, Searle, or however that pronounces. So ow! Fuck! Right, hold on. Yeah, that's not that good. There's this as well, which is, this is like towards my earlier days of FL Studio. So the only reason that sounds any good is because I didn't make the melody, he did, and yeah. Oh, great, we're really getting into the shit now. Who's been joined Dix? The Vinesource Glitch remix. The Resurrection. I didn't even take advantage of that pun. So let's listen to this shit.
Who's been drawing Dix?
Alright, oh shit, hold on. Harry sent me a message. I'm gonna be off now, mate. Thanks for showcasing my garbage. I'll get on a stream or something where we can talk about music, maybe. That sounds really cool, dude. Yeah, please keep in touch. That sounds great. So yeah, I'll see you later, man. Next time I stream, please watch. So yeah, this is basically, if you haven't heard of Vinesource, it's this is more specifically Vinesource Joel. So he did his Windows XP destruction video, which was very... yeah, this is the Pink Floyd unreleased album. Here's his Windows XP destruction, which became very popular, and here's, I took his Who's Been Drawing Dicks song and made a bad remix out of it. It sounds like this. Yeah, so that's bad. Short trap style beat. I think this one actually isn't too bad. 6k plays, I know, what the fuck are people thinking? Scoot says Who's Been Drawing Dicks. So this is, I think this one actually isn't too bad, it's not great, but... So I actually really still like that. I think that's aged well. To say there was still a shit ton I didn't know about FL Studio, I think that's actually pretty alright. It's not great, but it's pretty cool. This one I called Attacke, which is apparently German for attack. This one's a little harder to hear, but this one I quite like as well. I think this one's fine. Is this House of Mouse theme, Jack? What the fuck? What is House of Mouse? What are you talking... oh, actually, fun fact about this. It was used in a battle, a rap battle, by a friend of mine called JMB. In his, I don't know, I think it was an SCP battle, you know, that chestnut. SCP, it might have been even SCP versus Five Nights at Freddy's. Hike! Yeah, but he used this beat, which is quite cool, so I can say I'm an accomplished rap person because he used this beat, I guess. In fact, let's see if we can find that. Hold on 1 second. Entertain yourself by listening to the music as I look for this beat. Where even is the music? Oh yes, it's oh no, what? Where is it? It's there. Ignore that. That's odd. I can't seem to find it. Maybe he's... Hold on. Maybe he's deleted it. Is it not in this? Oh, I think he's deleted it. Oh well, that's a shame. Well, it's gone now, but he did actually use it in a battle, which I thought was kind of neat. And I've lost where the YouTube live shit is. Am I not streaming anymore? Oh, there it is. Fuck's sake. Mickey Mouse cartoon. Did you not watch House of Mouse? I did not watch House of Mouse, I'm afraid. God, it's getting late. What the fuck am I doing still up streaming my shit music? Let's get this over. This one was basically ripped the opening chords of the Smash Brothers song by Starbomb and passed it off as my own shit, but in a slightly different key. So, let's skip ahead. Let's see. Dempsey Lorcan. Yeah, sure, man. What's that on at? Is that Twitter that you're at, or is that Facebook, or like what is that? Because I will absolutely, yeah. But yeah, let's get this over with. But yeah, thank you. We've got a beat that I made. I think this one I actually still quite like, even though it's not that good. Twitter, cool man. Yeah, I'll message you. So yeah, I think I like that. And yes, Logan, exactly. It was a beautiful day, and everyone was excited. So that one I'm fine with. Okay, so let's skip over that chestnut right there. Let's skip over all of those chestnuts. I don't remember. Oh, this is where we start getting into some really bad stuff. So this was right in my early days of making any kind of music. So this was when I didn't know anything about mixing. I didn't know about mixing, sidechaining, basically any technique. Everything would just build up into a big wall of noise, and it sounded like this. Good kicks. You can hear where the audio starts peaking because I didn't mix anything, so it's just a wall of noise. And yeah, I think it's that for just the rest of the video. I mean, and that bit. So yeah, same four chords. Decta Heg stuff. This is, I think, pretty much the same thing. Numa Numa. Where have you seen Numa Numa? Or what have you heard that's Numa Numa? I do like Numa Numa, though. That Dragon's Stay Din Tay, or whatever the hell the original song's called. Let's skip over that. Certain things if you do want to check out any of these, then go ahead, find my SoundCloud, but I will not be playing these on stream, because some of them are bad. Now this Decta Heg stuff. I'm going to take a poll right now. All 16 people watching, do you want to see the Decta Heg stuff? Or hear, I guess. Do you want to hear Decta Heg? Someone's dropped out. Clearly they did not want to hear Decta Heg. Sure. Okay, that's a reassuring response. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, let's change the title one more time. Dr. Jack Wolf places awful Doctor Who audio adventures. There we go. We got a nice little title change. So, picture this. My friend was over at my house one day. I had my microphone set up, and I thought, why not let's just record some shit and mix sound effects in. So this was the result.
Yes, Jacob, we've landed on an alien planet. Yeah, I was gonna find this nice fun. Okay. Oh my god. Jacob, do you know what this is? It's a garlic!
Hello, boys. Time for you to be exterminated.
No! Amazing, eh? Isn't that just the quality broadcasting you've come to expect from Jack Wolf? Yeah, that was awful. Wow. That was made when I think I was maybe 16 or 15 at the time. That was a piece of shit. I'm not surprised you're confused, Nicholas. The series got better though, so let's listen to episode 2. I know, what was that? It's a piece of shit. Let's play episode 2.
Jacob, we've been stuck in this lair for hours. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I've got a plan. Can you find my sonic screwdriver? Pass it to me. Take your time. Thank you. Let's bust open this case. Sorry, darlings, but you'll have to suck it up this time, just like Emma.
What? What?
That's right, darlings. We've foiled your plan. And Jimmy's too. So, be prepared as we leave your base indefinitely.
Oh, kill yourself.
Don't forget the tip. Goodbye!
But it doesn't match the color scheme.
Oh shit. So, fuck's sake. There's a lot to unpack in that one, for fuck's sake. So Emma, the name Emma you heard, is someone I went to school with. And I believe Jimmy was maybe her boyfriend at the time, at least someone she was seeing. And when my friend Jacob had come over, he had told me thank you, Skies. So after when he came over, he told me that I think that something to do with this girl called Emma and her friend Jimmy. She had performed oral sex on this man. I'm not sure why, or I know why, but I'm not sure why he told me that or what the context was. But yeah. So when we were recording, out of nowhere, I was just like, "Oh, you'll have to suck it up, just like Emma." And the color scheme thing is, at this time, God, is anyone? It would blow my mind if anyone recognised me or like knew who I was. We had this bloody yearbook committee type thing that we did 1 week in, I believe this might have been year 10, or was it year... God, when was this? Was this year 10 or year 11? I don't know. But yeah, we had this yearbook thing, and I think I made some like designs for it, because I sort of knew my way around Photoshop fairly well, so I put together some like designs, and the fucking joy kills in the room, Emma and one of her friends were just kind of like, no, don't like it, no, hate it, and they're like, no, it doesn't match the colour scheme, even though the teacher was like, oh, I quite like this one, they were like, it doesn't match the colour scheme. So that's what the references were in that one, the suck it up like Emma, we forward your plan, and the doesn't match the colour scheme. So yeah, that was... Yes, the famous Doctor Who oral sex episode. I know, right? It's good. It's good, isn't it? Let's bust open this case. So it keeps going. It keeps going, because why the fuck doesn't it? So this one starts with me, like, this is a bait and switch where I start the episode pretending to be all serious, and then it becomes... I'm not a fan of Emma, to be fair. Yeah, she was the worst Doctor. So sake. So, this is episode 3. It starts with me narrating it all seriously and then becoming a piece of shit towards the end because I bust open with my Matt Berry impression.
For years, I have travelled alone. I have seen stars born,
quality broadcasting,
stars die. Everything in the universe.
I hate
you can
this
imagine
so much.
and more.
I really hate this.
I have witnessed.
So bad.
And I've always witnessed this alone. Until today, presenting Dr. Hegg, episode 3! It's no use! I'm regenerating! Wait! It's only episode 3! I can't regenerate already! Silly writers! Well, now I've got that fixed, better land on some whack-ass quarry in Wales! Whoa!
I left this tiny song go.
Oh crap! I hate traffic jams! Wait a second! This isn't just a regular traffic jam! It's a Dalek traffic jam!
Boy, move over, you will be exterminated. Stop popping your horn. Swear to God, don't make me come out there. Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
Oh, it's just so quality, isn't it? It's just... Tell you what, I think these episodes are going to be better than Series 11. No shade, Jodie Whittaker. No shade. Your content just. I would. Let's listen to episode 4, because why the fuck not?
God damn these Daleks! If I don't get to Jacob's house soon, I will miss the pizza!
Boy, you move over, or you will be exterminated.
Huh. Time to kick this baby into overdrive!
Ancient meme reference coming up. Like, really outdated.
Jacob? Jacob! Jacob, where are you? Jacob? Jacob's been... kidnapped?
Oh my god! What a cliffhanger, guys! Jacob's been kidnapped! I wonder what could ever happen next. Well, there's one more episode of Dead Tech, so... I guess we'll find out what happens to Jacob. I can't believe I'm doing this. Holy shit. So this episode deals with the Cybermon, sort of Rasta smoking like Cybermen, so yeah, that's the thing. Let's go.
Well, due to a lack of good writing, it's a good thing I can track Jacob with this handy tracker device I put in his ass 1,000,000 years ago. It was on our first date. Let's go!
Meanwhile...
Oh god.
Oh, you're not gonna say that fight catching sitting here by myself again.
There was a baby a triple reference in there.
Oh, she fucking knows me. I will fucking walk on the floor with my fucking
What? This is probably the worst episode out of all of them. It's a piece of shit. It's Jay's leaked Series 11. Yeah. This is awful. Why am I doing this?
Oh man, did you see that shit? Motherfucking game. I know what y'all had to try now.
Oh no, what a bunch of tossers! Listen here, Cybermon. I don't know what you've been smoking, but it's probably illegal. Give me back my friend. Don't make me use this.
You fucking what, man?
That's right. Cheetos.
Why
None
do
of
I
you
choose-
danks can resist the smell of this.
Why did I choose Cheetos? That's like
Now
the
fuck
least
off with
smoked
ya.
stoner food ever. Oh yeah, beautiful. Why are more people watching this? This is awful.
Jacob, are you okay?
Yeah.
Good enough. Come with me. I'll undo these keys.
I'll undo these keys.
Got it. Let's go back to the TARDIS, Jacob.
Yeah.
Yay!
I'll undo these keys. so that was Dr. Heg. Will I ever make another one? No, I don't think so. Just can't believe it. 5 likes, oh my god, I'm so sick. You know what, Dr. Heg Season 2 might happen one day. I'll have to find a replacement actor for Jacob, unfortunately, as I'm not in contact with him anymore. Or just play both parts myself. I know, sacrilege. But yeah, that's Dr. Heg for you. It's just the height of bloody 15 or 16-year-old me, however old I was, humour. Back in days when my friend would just come over and we'd just order Domino's pizza and just do fuck all. It was also the time when we made it a Harry Potter parody, like a filmed Harry Potter parody, which unfortunately I won't show you just because it's got my face in it, and I'd sort of rather keep that for a special occasion when I'm ready to show myself. So yeah, that was. Play both parts yourself, you clearly have the range. Well, I thank thee. I thank thee for your kindness, sir. Oh man, this has really been quite the experience, yeah. So, as you can see. So, someone disliked the stream. Can you do that? Wait, what? Can you dislike the stream? Really? You can do that? Ah, well, I think I'm going to shoot off now, guys. I need to bloody go to the gym, and this went on for, I'd say, at least an hour longer than I expected it to. But yeah, this has been fun. Fawlty Towers UK vs USA coming soon, hopefully. In fact, I may even stream some Fawlty Towers like the Pain, the US version, appropriate name Pain, tomorrow, just so we can talk about that. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in and putting up with my just like the worst content. And Dr. Heg, because Dr. Heg isn't terrible at all. So yeah, goodbye everyone. Arrivederci, good night. Bye-bye.